Hi everyone! In today's video we will show you what Istanbul looks like after the lockdown. Finally, after 2.5 months, we are able to come outside and we were able to come to the historical peninsula. And this is why we would love to show you what Istanbul looks like and if there is a lot of people outside and what are the measurements all of these touristic places are taking towards the people visiting them. Being on the ferry after 3 months was a big relief, and maybe was the part I enjoyed the most during our first day out. The Spice Bazaar, which once was one of the most visited places in the city, today looks almost empty. Many stores haven't opened yet, but the open ones are receiving people with a huge smile and their best vibes. As you can see, there isn't a lot of people outside on the streets, and that is normal because slowly we are going back to the new normality. Still, for example, right now we just entered to the Spice Bazaar. It was mostly empty, and before entering, the security people were taking our temperature, and also they have in every entrance these automatic sanitizers, which we recommend you using them. As well, all the products that before the pandemic, they used to have them there, all of them outside. Now they have covered everything, so they will give you all these products with more hygiene and all of this. As you can see right now, we are here in some of the main streets of Eminönü, which are nearby the Spice Bazaar. These are mostly local markets. And we haven't seen much people outside yet, and it's unbelievable because before all this used to be one of the most crowded places in Istanbul, especially with the locals. And right now the weather is beautiful. You have no idea how happy I feel after 2.5 months of being just at home, and the weather is beautiful. It's hot, it's nice. Still, the face mask is compulsory, so please, when you're coming to Istanbul, bring enough for you because you need to wear them, especially in the public transportation, when you are going inside any place, the Grand Bazaar, the Spice Bazaar, any museum. And sometimes you can take it off. For example, in my case, I'm all sweaty because it's so hot. You can take it off when there is not much people around, but if you see more people coming, just try to wear it, okay? This is a famous area to have traditional Turkish food, and as you can see, also restaurants have already opened after the government has given them a certificate after fulfilling all the necessary requirements to open to public. Right now we are in one of the most touristic areas of Istanbul, and this is called Sultanahmet. Here, before all of this thing, This used to be one of the most crowded and bustling areas in the city, but right now it's as a ghost place. We can only see a few locals walking around. Right now there are no tourists, of course, and most of the gift shops are totally closed, shut down, some of the main restaurants from the area. So hopefully very soon everything will go back to normal. This was the very first time that I have ever seen the Hagia Sophia almost empty. I must confess that I had many feelings at the same time. I was so happy to see it like that and appreciate its beauty with no one there, that even I was silently listening to its own sound. But on the other hand, I felt sad for the bad consequences this situation brought to every country, especially the ones that mostly depend on tourism. We encountered the exact same situation while visiting the Topkapi Palace, another important museum in Istanbul, almost empty. So this is what Istanbul looks like right after the lockdown. Now, there are many dates that probably Turkey will be opening the borders to international travelers, and more likely will be on the 18th of June. But I need to tell you that you need to wait until official announcement from the Turkish government. It's already circulating. Why? Because many times we have said, okay, the flights will start, international ones, it will open by the 10th of June, and then that date changed. So this is why don't rush on buying tickets for the 19th of June or even few days after that. We recommend you to wait a bit longer until we have the official announcement. Generally, the government is giving us that information 2 or 3 days before the flights will open. Now, the international flights won't open to every single country right away. These will be being activated by phases, and during the first phase, countries from the European Union will be able to come. such as Germany and I think the United Kingdom, France, and some others. You need to check as well with your embassy from your country if you are allowed to come to Turkey and vice versa. And for now, America is in standby. I think only Canada will be able to come during the first phase. And very soon as we have the official announcement, for sure we will inform you through our social media, Instagram, Facebook, and in our YouTube community. Thanks a lot for watching our video. And don't forget that if you want to keep receiving more tips and recommendations about Istanbul from locals, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye-bye.